All right, guys, bikini is starting. They're doing group walkouts now.
Okay, ladies, let's do 180. Okay, ladies, let's do 180. Let's do 180. Okay, ladies, let's do 180. Face that back wall.
I'm not sure what's going on with the sound, but there's echoing on the live feed. Hopefully they fix it.
And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. One more time, do 180. Face that back wall. One more time, do 180. One more time, do 180. Face that back wall.
Oh, please fix the audio. This is going to be obnoxious if they don't.
And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. Okay, ladies, you're gonna file off. Y'all be back. You're gonna file off. Y'all be back. Y'all be back. You're gonna file off. Y'all be back.
Oh my gosh, please fix this.
Stage right. Next group on the center line. Next group on the center line. On the center line. Next group on the center line.
The girls look good. I love the suits.
Let's do 180. Face that back wall. Let's do 180. Face that back wall. Face that back wall. Let's do 180. Face that back wall.
So now for bikini, like the men's physique, this is also a beauty contest just as well as a physique contest. You need to make sure aesthetically you look good just as well as your body. Posing is also going to be heavily critiqued as well, as well as your makeup, your hair, your suit choice, the way it fits your physique, your shoes, everything from your head to your toe needs to be perfect. And now for the bikini, they don't want you overly muscular like in the figure. Like they want a nice tone physique with nice firm glutes. They don't want you too striated, but they want the look of someone that does train and work out consistently, has a nice tone and fit physique, but not too muscular, not too striated, not too dry, where you have that grainy look, almost like bodybuilders, and where you can see the veins popping through. They don't want to see any of that. They don't want the shoulders to be too capulated, like where you can see like the separation in the shoulders. They don't want that, but you need to have nice cap shoulders, but not striated, because you need to balance out your upper body with your lower half. So that's the importance of having a nice rounded shoulder, just to taper you off so you look like an hourglass. I see some veterans in these group lineups, so I'll be interested to see how they fare amongst the new blood.
Okay, let's do 180. Face the back wall. Okay, let's do 180. Face the back wall. 180. Face the back wall. And face forward. And face forward. Face forward. Face forward. Okay, ladies, you're gonna file off. Okay, ladies, you're gonna file off. You're gonna file off. You're gonna file off.
Stage right. Thank you, ladies. Stage right, please. And you will take your next group on the center line. And your next group on the center line. On the center line.
I saw some vets I thought retired that are back up. That's nice to see. They look great, by the way.
Kaylee's, let's do 180. Face that back wall. Kaylee's, let's do 180. Face that back wall. 180. Face that back wall. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. One more time, do a 180. One more time, do a 180. Do a 180. One more time, do a 180. Face that back wall. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward.
This is going to be hard because the ladies look very good.
All right, thank you, ladies. Stage right. All right, thank you, ladies. Stage right. All right, thank you, ladies. Andy will take you off the stage. Andy will take you off the stage. And your next group on the
I'm curious to see how the posing is in comparison to when I competed. I wonder if it's going to be very like streamlined, everybody's doing the same thing, or you're going to see a little bit of a little razzle dazzle in the different competitors as far as their posing. It's interesting because when you're competing, you see a lot of the same suit choices and color. You see a lot of reds, a lot of blues, a lot of greens.
And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward.
I always tell girls that I coach that you can't go off the suit color that the winner is wearing, or a color that you assume is very popular amongst the group of girls. You have to go what looks good on your skin. And not only that, like when you're tanning, you're going to be like a couple shades darker. So you have to also consider that when you're picking a suit choice, that your skin color is going to be deeper and darker.
Do a 180, face the back wall. Do a 180, face the back wall. Face the back wall. Do a 180, face the back wall.
I believe the current champion is in this lineup, in this group, and she looks very good. She looked like she came to win and to regain her crown. She looks very, very good.
And face forward, and face forward, and face forward.
So I'm interested to see how well she fares up against the top competitors. I think I see who's going to be in the top in the first call out, but I'm going to wait for the individuals to get a closer look at each competitor before I make my picks.
All right, our judges getting their first look at
This echoing has to go. I don't understand where this is coming from now. It seems like every time it comes to bikini, something happens, and it's like, why? Everybody else is perfect. There's no issues. There's no technical issues. But we get to bikini, always something. Put some respect on bikini competitors. We work hard. And I'm sure like somebody noticed this, but nobody's fixing it. They need to fix it like now. I like her suit. It's different. I like the black on the edges of it. I like her overall look. She looks very good. I'm just concerned about her midsection. It looks a little muscular. And what I mean by muscular, like thick. And for bikini, you don't want to have like a bodybuilder midsection. Like you don't want, oh, her posing is a little off. This will throw her off. Her obliques seems a little bit harsh for bikini. And her posing, she stumbled a lot through her posing. It's like she seemed very unsure of where to place her hands during posing, and you have to know that when you're on stage. But she looks good, but I think her posing is going to drop her a few points in her midsection. Competitor number 2 Her body looks very good. I'm not a fan of her hair. You can tell it's a wig and it's not sitting properly. It looks like it's about to slide. I wish whoever did her hair would have made sure that it sat properly. Also, the hair color blends in too much with her skin color, so it washes out her body and doesn't add anything to her look. And I wish she would have had a darker color on stage. You have to also consider, like, when you're under those lights, and the lights can be harsh, and it will lighten you. So when you're doing your hair color and things like that, you have to make sure that it complements you as well as your suit. Competitor number 3 looks good. Small waist. She looks lean. She's not too muscular. She has a nice tone physique, nice smile. She's very graceful on the stage. She knows what she's doing. There's no awkwardness in her posing. She looks very good. I like number 3. She looks good.
Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Alexandra.
I love her posing. Very graceful.
From Argentina.
Number 4, she walks too tense. She needs to relax a little bit more on her walk as she's walking down on the stage. Number 4 looks good, but her walk looks very cowboyish. It looks like it almost looks like she's playing around, like she's not taking it seriously, but I know she is. But it looks like she's ready to do like the hokey pokey dance or something. Like, she needs to work on her posing. It's distracting. But her body looks good. I just don't like how she walks. But she looks good.
From Norway.
Let's see, number 5. I like her walk out on stage. Very graceful. I love her hair. Nice, flowy. Like the color. It's like a deep brown or off black. It complements her suit and her skin tone. Posing is very graceful. It looks like she's carrying a little water on her physique. Her conditioning could be a little bit better, but she does look good. I think she's holding a little bit of water, but she looks good though. It just depends on what the other girls who they put beside her, but she does look good.
Thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Maureen. USA.
I like her look.
Brandon.
Let's see, 6. She's not sticking her posing. She looks good, but it's something that's distracting me about her physique. I don't know. It almost seems like she didn't condition enough. Or she's too conditioned. It's just something's off. Can't put my finger on it.
Thank you, Jordan.
I'm not wowed by her physique.
Brunauer.
Seven looks good, but I'm not wowed by her. I think her hair could be darker. I think that ash brown or whatever color it is, it doesn't look that great under the stage lights. I think the stage light washes out that brown hair color. I think if you're going to do brown, you have to do a dark brown or black. But I think it needs to be a little bit deeper.
Thank you, Christina.
I think she needs a little bit more oil on her body.
Thank you, Christina. Please welcome from Canada. Please welcome from Canada.
But her posing was good. Let's see, number 8. I think she's number 8. Looks. I think she almost is too muscular for bikini. Like, I'm almost getting figure vibes from number 8. Her waist is very square. I know she has a short torso. The suit choice and everything is fine. It's just, I think for her physique, she looks very muscular.
Thank you, Shanice.
And I don't think that's the look they're going to be going for this. So this may hurt her scoring. Number 9, I believe she was a former champion. I'm not sure if she's a current champion. She looks good. I feel like something's off about her midsection. I don't know, something off about her midsection and glute. Like when I look at it, it's like she looks good, but something's not flowing to me from her waist to her glutes. Something's distracting my eye. Like her posing looks good, but I just feel like something's off from her waist to glutes. My eyes just don't flow. It seems like they're stuck on there. I'm not sure what it is, but something's distracting me. Her physique looks, I don't know, off. I'm not sure if she has implants in her butt or not, but something looks off. Number 10. She looks good. I like her look. I like her hair. Although it's not going to take away, but I wish she would have chose a different style of earrings. She has like these chandelier style earrings. I wish she would have chose a different style of chandelier earrings. I wish she would have chose a different color suit too. Like the blue is fine, but it doesn't pop on her. It's just on her. But I like her physique. I feel like a red or a purple or something more, something brighter would be more fitting for her. Let's see, 11. I think her waist is too muscular. I think her physique has like a more figure type foundation, and I think that may harm her score.
Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. Please welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Dunbar.
12. Like she's holding water. She looks good, but it's something like her waist is off. She needs more conditioning. Her posing looks good, but she's holding water.
Thank you, Lana. Give us one second here. Give us 1 second here. Making his bikini debut. Give it up for Andy. Give it up for Andy. Give it up for Andy. Safety first. first here, folks. Safety first here, safety folks. First. Please welcome from Spain. Please welcome from Spain. Please welcome from Spain. Eskandar.
13 is cute. I like her suit choice. I like her hair. It's fitting. I like her overall package that she's bringing to the stage. I feel like she looks great. I feel like she can be a little bit more conditioned. I feel like her waist is a little muscular for my taste. But,
Thank you, Ivana. Thank you, Ivana. Thank you, Ivana. Thank you, Ivana. Please welcome from Italy. Please welcome from Italy. From Italy. From Italy.
She looks good.
Bashin.
14. I don't like her suit choice. I think the color doesn't do anything for her physique or her skin tone. The blonde hair washes her out too. I feel like her whole look is a wash. Like the suit is too light. Like her hair is too light. Her tan isn't dark enough. Her posing isn't that great. I just feel like she could have brought a better package to the stage. And then to me, she's a little muscular and
Thank you, Alessia.
in the waist.
Thank you, Alessia. Thank you, Alessia. Please welcome from the Ukraine. Please welcome from the Ukraine. Please welcome Fedorenko.
15. I like the suit. The suit is very pretty. I like the color. It has gold and it fades into the green. It's very pretty. If she was going to do that color, I wish she would have darkened her hair, made it a little deeper brown. I feel like she's too conditioned. She's too striated. Like, she looks good, but I feel like she's too dry for a bikini. She looks almost in the condition of a figure athlete. And I wish she would have just, but she looks good though. I feel like she's too conditioned. You can see like every muscle group, every striation.
Thank you, Valeria. Please welcome from Mexico. Please welcome from Mexico. Hernandez.
16. She looks good, but I don't know. I don't like these light blue suits. I think I don't think it complements like too light of a skin tone. It doesn't pop on stage under those lights. I think she needs to be a little bit more conditioned. She needs to bring her glutes in. Her glutes aren't as prominent as the other competitors I've seen to come across the stage. So that's going to be a drawback for her. A lot of these girls' waist looks very muscular. I don't know why they work their waist. "17. She has a pretty face, pretty girl, but I feel like she's too muscular. I feel like her frame is just not what bikini is going for. Her glutes didn't come in as much as they could have. She needs more conditioning on the lower half of her body. I feel like she's a little bit too thick.
Thank you, Jordan.
And she needs to maybe drop another couple pounds.
From New Zealand. Welcome from New Zealand.
18 is walking weird. I guess trying to keep her waist in as she's walking, but it looks awkward. It looks like she's holding her breath. She doesn't look relaxed. Like, she looks uncomfortable on stage. She looks very tense. And the thing with bikini is you need to look as relaxed and graceful as possible. And she's too vigorous in her posing. She looks very stiff and mechanical in her posing. I wish she would just relax because she has a great physique, and I think her posing is kind of ruining her her presentation of her package to the judges. 19. She didn't. Her top is ill-fitting. It's distracting. They should have tied it a little bit better. It seems like it's not fitted properly. It's distracting. And then her tan isn't dark enough because the green isn't popping against her skin tone. Her hair doesn't look fully groomed. It seemed like she just put in some extensions and came on stage because it's not blended well.
Thank you, Victoria.
Yeah, I'm not feeling 19 at all.
Thank you, Victoria.
The color of the hair, everything is off. Her tan, it's off.
Maya Gordon.
$20. 20's holding water. She's holding water in her glutes as well. She could be more conditioned on the lower half. She's doing too much movement as far as the posing with the sway. And a lot of girls have to realize when you're holding water and you aren't as tight as you should be, a lot of movement isn't a benefit. It may be entertaining to the crowd, but it's not entertaining to the judges because it shows your flaws. It's 21. I like 21. I wish her posing was a little bit more graceful. It looks like she's not sure what to do with her arms. They're very stiff.
Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, Phoebe.
I mean, she looks good. I like her suit color too. It's very pretty on her skin tone.
Hamilton.
See, 22. Her waist is very, very muscular and blocky. She's gonna have to bring her waist in more of an hourglass look. It seems like she worked her obliques a lot, and she was just gonna have to cut down on that because it's making her look very blocky in the waist, and especially being short. And I'm short a competitor, it can really shorten your look and take away from the overall aesthetics of your physique. But the suit color is okay.
Thank you, Brittany.
I feel like another color would suit her skin tone better. That light blue isn't that great under the lights once again. Let's see, 23. Makeup isn't bold enough. The light is washing out her face. Like her face looks plain. Like she has on no makeup or nothing. You can't see her face. Her posing is okay. Her conditioning needs to be better.
Thank you, Stein. Thank you, Stein.
She's too skinny in the arms and in the legs. She needs more muscle all over her frame. And 24 looks good. I like her overall look. I like 24, but I wonder if the judges would say that her lower half is overpowering. But I like her look. I like her hair. Like the color blue on like the light blue on her looks great. So we'll see. So Ashley's a former champion. She's, you know, she's done well on the stage. I'm not feeling the suit color choice on her. That shade of green just isn't doing anything for me. For whatever reason, I feel like her conditioning isn't where it needs to be this time around. She looks soft to me. It looks like she's holding water in her legs and her stomach. And I'm not a fan of her hair either. I feel like it's too big for her body. 26. She's cute. That light brown hair once again is getting washed out under the lights. And that light blue color once again is getting washed out under the lights. I don't know who's telling these, like, I don't know why they're choosing this light brown and blue combination. It's blah. It's no razzle dazzle whatsoever on stage.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally. From South Korea. From South Korea. South Korea. From South Korea. Kim.
I like 27 suit. It's pretty. It's like a nice soft purple. And she has dark hair, so it complements the contrast. The earrings, her posing is good. She looks good. Her glutes could be a little bit more firmer. It seems like she's holding water in her glutes. They aren't popping as much as the other competitors that I've liked. So that may be something that kind of just hinders her. But from the front, she looks great.
Thank you.
But I like her overall physique, small waist. She's not too muscular. Her legs look good, just her glutes. So I'll see how the judges grade that. So here's Janet, a former champion as well. She looks very good. She's not overly toned, not overly conditioned, not too muscular. She looks good. I like the color on her. I think this is like her infamous color that she wears. Her hair looks great. Her makeup looks good. Posing, of course, is going to be great. She's a champion. Her glutes look very good. They're popping as they should. They're not too soft. They're not too hard. She looks good. She looks good. I like Janet's presentation. She looks very good. And she's very graceful on stage. When you're watching her pose, she's not distracting. Like her arms don't distract you. Nothing about her movements on stage distract you. She's going out the wrong way.
Please welcome from Canada. Please welcome from Canada. Please welcome from Jordan Lee.
29. I feel like she looks a little bit too muscular in the waist. I like her personality on stage. It looks like she's having fun. The color looks good on her. I feel like her hair is overpowering her body because she's so lean. And she has such nice, pretty, big curly hair. I feel like it could be overpowering of her overall look. And I feel like maybe if she did her hair a little differently, it'll complement her physique a little bit better. but I feel like it's,
Thank you, Jordan.
but like she looks good.
Jordan. Thank you.
But her waist is a little bit thick for me, but she looks good.
From the USA. Little. Ashlyn. Little.
30. This light blue combination with light hair is not working for me. I need a different shade of blue. Especially if you're not going to go dark on your tan. I need a darker blue. Yeah, she's holding water in her lower half. Like the back side of her is very soft and it looks bloated. So it looks like she's carrying a lot of water. She needs more conditioning and a little bit more muscle in her arms. She doesn't have the cap shoulders. Her arms aren't as defined as they need to be. She looks very skinny in upper body.
Please welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Malave.
31. A lot of spunk, a lot of personality. She looks cute. She has calves, and they pop and they stand out. Excuse me. 31 looks good. A lot of personality. I think she looks good. I think she could be used a little bit more conditioning in the lower half. Her glutes aren't in as much as they should be. Let's see, 32. I feel like 32 off top. I feel like her hair is too flat. I think it's too flat. I don't like her posing. It's very stiff. And I feel like she looks too muscular. I feel like she has more of a wellness look to her physique than Bikini. I'm not feeling this ombre hair with the dark and then go down to, it's not complimenting her look under these lights. Yeah.
Thank you, Roxana. Thank you, Roxana. Thank you, Roxana. Please welcome from Italy. Please welcome from Italy. Please welcome from Italy. Maza.
33 is okay. I feel like she needs more work in her legs. Her legs, they are toned, but I don't know. I just feel like she needs more conditioning overall. She has a lot of quad. She's very quad heavy at the bottom. I think that may hurt her. She flexed her quads from the back, and I don't think the judges like that. One thing about Bikini, they don't want to see any of that. They don't want you to flex. They don't want you to try to show off any separate muscle groups. They want everything to just float and look very feminine. 34. I don't know. Something about her physique looks off. Like her legs look very thin from the front, but from the front you can see like her glutes and hips from the front. It's distracting almost. It doesn't flow. From the back she looks okay, but something about her physique seems off, and I'm not sure what it is, but excuse me.
Thank you, Gabriella.
But it's
Thank you, Gabriella. Thank you, Gabriella. Welcome from Hungary.
Her glutes don't match her frame. With glutes that she has, you expect her frame from the front to look better. 35 has almost no glutes, it looks like. Her physique, her legs look very thin, almost figure-ish. 35 looks very figure-ish. Her posing is fine. But that I don't like the color hair. Not feeling the
Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Esther. From South Korea. Please welcome from South Korea. South Korea. Please welcome from South Korea. Bin Park.
36 is cute. I like the color on her. I like her look. I think she needs to be more conditioned on the lower half. Like from the back, she's very smooth. But she looks very, like she has a great package. She looks very good from the front. I just feel like from the back, she needs more conditioning.
Thank you,
But she's, but I like her look.
Thank you,
She has a different look.
welcome from the USA. Welcome from the
And I think it's time for something like fresh, like some new blood. This is India. India always brings a little spice to the stage in her posing. I feel she looks good. I like the color suit on her. I feel like she's holding a little water in her lower half. I feel like her glutes could be a little bit more defined. Like her glutes aren't standing out as much as they should. Her waist isn't as lean as it could be. 38. This light blue, light brown hair combination again is, oh my gosh. But it actually complements this competitor. She looks good. Her glutes, like her back half needs more conditioning. But she's a cute girl from the front. She looks good. When she turns around, she's smooth in the back. That's the only thing. Like her quads are overpowering her rear, and that's going to drop her score a little bit. But from the front, she's a cute girl. She just needs to work on the backside of her physique.
Thank you, Issa. Thank you, Issa. Thank you, Issa. Thank you, Issa. Folks, give us one quick second. Folks, give us one quick second. One quick second. Folks, give us one quick second. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Please welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Welcome from the USA. Danielle Phelps.
39 is really cute. I like her look. I like the color. See, she has a different shade of blue. I like this blue on her. I like her look. 39 is very cute, small waist. Her glutes aren't as popping as they should be, but she has a great look. I just wish that she had more conditioning on her lower half. That's gonna like drop her a little bit. She needs more conditioning, but she looks very good. She just needs more conditioning, but I like her look. And like I wish her hair had a little bit more height to the top to balance out her round face.
Thank you, Danielle. From the USA.
But she needs more conditioning.
From the USA. Pierce. Shelby Pierce.
Let's see, Shelby. Shelby looks good walking on stage. I like her hair. I like her suit on her. Nice popping red. Okay, black hair. I wish the camera pan out so we can see her full physique. But her conditioning looks good. I feel like she's overly muscular in the arms. I can see like every muscle in her shoulder. I can see everything.
Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, Shelby. Please welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Alexandria Ross.
Let's see, 41. I feel like she's okay. She's wearing a black suit, and I feel like with the dark hair and black suit, I wish she'd have had like a different color. I think the too much darkness, and then her posing isn't as graceful as it needs to be. And her physique, her physique is okay.
Schmitz.
.42. She needs more conditioning. She's holding a lot of water overall, and her whole physique just looks like it's holding water. And then she's not bringing in her glutes at all. You can't even see her glute muscles. And she definitely needs more conditioning.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. From the USA. From the USA. From the USA. Shigemoto. 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 Shigemoto.
43. Needs more conditioning, more muscle overall on her frame. And posing is okay. Could be better, but yeah, no. She needs more. She needs more time. Needs more muscle overall, more conditioning. And like her hair's too straight. It needs a little bit more life to it.
Thank you, Eureka. Thank you, Eureka. Thank you, Eureka. From Brazil. From Brazil. From Brazil. Christiane. Silveria.
44. She looks good from the front. I feel like her hair is distracting. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't seem finished. I think her physique is giving a lot of, giving figure tendencies. But I don't, yeah. Because that's, yeah, because her hair is too light and it's getting washed out. Because her hair and her body is the same color and makeup, she's getting washed out under the lights.
Please welcome from Turkey. Please welcome from Turkey. Solek.
45. Holding water in her waist. I like the suit color. Like she has obliques. They're gonna have to cut back on doing the obliques because it's making her appear shorter. She needs more conditioning on the back half of her body.
Thank you, from the USA. From the USA.
Oh wow, Aaron Stern is doing bikini now. So Aaron Stern is an ex-figure competitor. And so I'm surprised to see her in bikini. I knew she swished, but I didn't know she was doing the Olympia. So I'm just interested to see how her figure compares to a natural bikini competitor because she's been doing figure for so long. So she still gives the aesthetic of a figure competitor. Like she has obliques, she has shoulders, she has legs. Like her body is very muscular.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron.
So I'm just curious to see how she fares against someone that has never done figure. I feel like her body is too muscular. $47 looks good. Posing was kind of a little shaky there, but she looks good, but I think because she has a short torso, maybe a little distracting, but she's okay.
Sierra Swan.
48 needs more oil. She looks very dry. Like, yeah. Her tan and oil is off. Somebody forgot to put oil on her before she came on stage. Or it has absorbed in her skin, but yeah, she has, like, she's dry. That's gonna hurt her. It looks like she has powder all over her body. Like, there's no sheen, there's no shine, nothing. That sucks. You work so hard to get on stage and then you forget to make sure that you are stage ready by forgetting something as small as oil sheen for your body.
That's two.
She's holding a lot of water. She's holding a lot of water. Yeah.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you,
She's
Allison.
holding a lot of water.
Thank you, Allison. Welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Wilson. Jessica Wilson.
50. I don't like her suit color. I don't like her hair. I don't like her presentation. It's just it's getting washed out under these lights. It's like you work so hard to get on this big stage, and you need to make sure you have everything on point. Suit color, your hair, makeup, your shoes, your smile, everything needs to be on point. You're posing. I think she's getting washed out.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you.
And what I've learned from competing is less is more. You don't have to do too much in order to gain the attention of the judges. Like a lot of shaking and bending over, and it's not necessary. You can garner the same attention. You can garner the same attention by doing less, just being graceful and poised. $51 posing is off. She needs more glutes.
Thank you, Chuk. Thank you, Chuk. Thank you, Chuk. Thank you, Chuk. Please welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Please welcome from the USA. Dunker.
She looks okay. I feel like she needs more. I think she's almost too conditioned for bikini.
Please welcome from Laura Ziv.
I think her waist is too blocky. She's gonna cut back on working her obliques. It's making her look more figurish than bikini. Her arms are too skinny for her lower half. They don't match. She needs to work her arms a little bit more. Either that or bring down her legs.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. And your final competitor from Canada. Final competitor from Canada is your current Olympia bikini champion, Dory.
So here's your champion, the last competitor, number 54. Okay, so I'm looking at her physique and think about the previous competitors I've seen. Let's see. She's very conditioned. Her suit choice complements her skin color. It's like a purple. Although she has curly hair, it's not as distracting as the other competitor that had curly hair. It seemed like the other competitor hair wasn't placed. It was just loose. She's very conditioned. She looks very good. I think she looks very good. Honestly, she looks very good. Like aesthetically, looking at her, my eyes don't stop at any one aspect, but I feel like her and Janet gonna be like the top two.
All right, folks, we've seen our individual presentations.
Like honestly, if I had to pick, I probably would choose Janet. I just like Janet overall look in comparison to the champion physique. I just do. I just like Janet overall package that she brought to the stage today. But I know that the rule is for you to knock off the champ, you need to be able to look as great as the champion, plus bring a little bit more zhuzh, you know? So, I think the top competitor is going to be the champion, Janet, and then the old champion, I think Lauren is her name. I'm not sure how Ashley's gonna fare this time around. They might put her up in the top 7 just because, but I don't think she'll be top 3. But we shall see. I'm just going off my natural instincts and first impressions. So let's see how they do this first call out. I think my top 2 is Janet and the champion. Rounding out 3 I think it would be the other girl, Lauren, I think her name is. And then Jennifer maybe like 5. I mean not Jennifer, but Ashley. And then 6 and 7. I'm not sure who they're gonna put there. They may put India just because. But the champion looks really good. I'm looking at her on the side of the stage, standing next to the other girls, and the champion really pops out, and the old champion Lauren pops out.
54, and 54, Jen.
All right, so they got my top picks up here. They have Ashley, they have Janet, they have the champion, and they have the other girl, Lauren, I was saying. And they had the other girl I like, number 24. They have 24, the black girl I like.
Do 180, face that back wall. Do 180, face that back wall. Do 180, face that back wall.
So let's see how they move them around.
Walk halfway back and hold it when you get there. Walk halfway back and hold it when you get there. Walk halfway back and hold it when you get there.
So they have Ashley standing next to the champion right now.
Face forward and walk it back. Face forward
And Janet is on the other side of Ashley, but I feel like Janet should be top 3. I feel like
24 and 38, 24 and 38, 24 and 38 switch.
So they're moving 24 to the other side.
Do a 180, face that back wall. Do a 180, face that back wall. Do a 180, face that back wall. And face forward, and face forward, and face forward, and face forward. Janet and Daraja switch, you're right next to each other. Janet and Daraja switch, Janet and Daraja switch, you're right next to each other.
So they're pushing Janet out. So currently they had a champion. They have Ashley, and I don't know the other competitor. I can't see the number right now because they're facing the back. But they have them right now top 3, and Janet on the outside looking like rounding out 5. But I'm wondering, what is it with Janet's physique that they aren't liking? Is it her quads are too popping?
Walk halfway back, hold it when you get there. Walk halfway back, hold it when you get there.
The only difference I can see in Janet's physique versus the top 3 competitors is maybe she has a little bit more quads and separation in her glute and ham tie-in, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Well, the only difference is Janet looks a little bit more conditioned, but she looks like she should be in top 3 to me.
Hey ladies, you can step off. Hey ladies, you can step off.
Wow.
Hey ladies, you can step off.
Wow. Interesting placings. I'm gonna see how the rest of this gonna go. I knew the champion was gonna be up there. I didn't feel like there was anyone to knock her off, but I wasn't expecting that top 3, like the other 2 placings.
13, Ivana. 13, Ivana. 13, Ivana. 13, 29, 29, Jordan. 29, 36, 36, 36, Dibben. 36, Dibben. 43, Eureka. 43, Eureka. 43, Eureka. 43, Eureka.
This echo, Jesus.
30, Ashlet. 30, Ashlet. 30, Ashlet. 30, Ashlet. Okay, I need 16. I need 16. 16. 16. Ellie. 21. Ellie. Phoebe. 21. Ellie, Phoebe. 21. Phoebe. 21. 29. Jordan. 29. Jordan. 29. Jordan. 29. Jordan. 36. 30. 36. 36. 36.
Ironically, they had the two big-haired girls standing side by side with the big curly hair. I feel like sometimes the hair can be overpowering, especially like when you're lean. It can make you seem like a bobblehead.
49. 49. 49. 49. 37. In 37. 37. In 37. India. Do a 180, face that back wall. Do a 180, face that back wall. Face that back wall. Do a 180, face that back wall.
They got 9 girls in this lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot. They got 9 girls.
Walk halfway back and hold it when you get it. Halfway back and hold it when you get it. Hold it when you get it. Halfway back and hold it when you get it.
We got 9 girls up here trying to look at them all.
Face forward and walk it back. Face forward and walk it back.
Once you get past the first call out, everybody else pretty much looks the same. You know, after you get past, you know,
Jordan and Phoebe switch. You're right next to each other. Jordan and Phoebe switch.
It's hard. At this point, like, you're really just pulling that hairs, trying to determine, like,
43 and 36,
you know,
43 and
who's
36,
the,
36,
you know, who's gonna round out the
36
top
switch.
20. You know, it's like, you know, is it like a like a hair? Is it like this, like the suit choice? Is it the smile?
13 and 40,
It's everybody
13 and
pretty
40,
much
13 and
looks
40,
identical
13 and 40 back, 43 switch back.
at this point.
You want to
Like with 9 girls up here, it's kind of hard to
43 and
pick
36,
out like
43 and
who's
36,
the best of
43
this
and
lineup.
36
Everybody looks good.
switch.
It just depends on preference at this point. And then it kind of doesn't matter once you get out. I think for Olympia, they stop counting after 16 places or 15. Once you get past 15, everybody is 16. So if you're not in the top 15, you really don't get a number. It's just nuance. And honestly, if you're not top 5, top 10, it really, like, really top 5, it really doesn't matter what your number is after that point.
Face forward. Allison and Allison and Allison 49 and 16 switch. 49 and 16 switch. 49 and 16 switch. And then LA and Ashland switch. And then LA and Ashland switch. And then LA and Ashland switch right next to each other. Okay, let's do 180 face that back wall. Let's do 180 face that back wall. Face that back wall. Let's do 180 face that back wall. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward. And face forward.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be this second call out is going to round out your top 15. So after this point, everybody else, it's just a nuance at this point. It just depends on.
Take a step off stage. Take a step off stage.
This when the judges start splitting hairs. It's like, oh, you know, there's a spot on her 10, or she didn't straighten her hair. You know, enough. So at this point, I'm gonna catch you guys when they do final call outs and really announce like who's gonna be in the top 5. So catch you guys later. The men's physique guy looked great and he would retain his title, but we will see because the other girls look equally as good. So I'm gonna wait and see what the judges say, because the champions alike, but the fact they brought up Dorinda, the fact they brought up Dorinda to the top makes me feel like they want to shake it up a little bit, because I didn't see a reason to bring her up if they weren't considering moving her up to top 3 maybe, because Dorinda looks good.
Please take the
But
third
we'll
place
see.
award, the check for $6,000, and present it to Laura Lee Chapato.
Oh, wow.
Good for her.
So
She
Laura Lee
just
got
made
5th.
That 5th place. That was it was hard to tell who was going to be in that 5th place during prejudging. They moved a lot of people around, and that's great for Laura Lee.
For her, yeah, it looked like it could be 5th or 6th. Well done. Congrats to Laura Lee. A lot of fans will be happy about that.
She's a fierce competitor, though, so she didn't come for 5th, but I'm glad I'm sure she's glad to be in that top
She's
5.
in that top 5.
I thought it was doing top 6 for Olympia. It's top 5 now?
Right, thank you, Scott.
Interesting.
Olympia with record numbers qualified, right? So you kind of have to keep it in perspective, right? You're here among the world's best.
Presenting our 4th place award, representing Wolfpack, Mr. Michael Henderson, founder
Is
of Wolfpack.
Dorinda gonna get 4th?
Henderson.
If she doesn't get 4th, then it may be a little shakeup.
The 4th place award, the check for $7,000, and presented to Daraja Hill.
Daraja got 4th.
So I kind of called that earlier. We were the 4th or 3rd. Daraja could be landing. Amazing improvement for Daraja. She was 6th place last year,
Right.
and this is a huge improvement for her. Way to go!
Yeah, she looks good.
She brought some
I'm
great
proud.
improvements, definitely had a little bit more conditioning, a little bit more dense muscle density.
Yeah, and last week she placed 2nd to Phoebe, and Phoebe didn't make that top 5, so she beat her. So
But Daraja got top
improvements in 1 week.
4. That's awesome.
Well, she competed last week.
Oh, sorry.
All right, thank you, Wolfpack.
And 1 year too, both.
Presenting the 3rd place award, representing the posing school.
Black girl magic. That's wonderful. Happy to see some of us up top.
I love that
She will take
logos
the
are back
3rd
up
place award, the Olympia bronze medal,
Who's
the
third?
check for $12,000, and presented to Ashley Kaltwasser.
Ooh.
All right,
Okay.
your prediction earlier,
Okay.
Robin, was
I
correct.
did predict 3rd.
Ashley looked great. I was really a big fan of Ashley.
So Ashley got 3rd. They made earlier they had her in 2nd, but I felt like Ashley, honestly,
It's amazing that she. I mean,
I
she's-
thought she
always
should
up
be
there.
placed lower.
Yeah, it was 2013.
I feel like Daraja could have been 3rd.
She evolves with it.
She's keeping
But-
place up there.
You know, the division changes each year, and she's able to.
So
change
who's
with
getting
it.
2nd now?
Rebecca,
All right.
That was a little
According
shake.
to your morning call out, we're down to
Top 2.
Maureen Blanquisco and
Jen
Jennifer
Dory.
now
Dory.
in Olympia tradition, I need our 1st and 2nd place finishers in the center, please. If I can have Maureen Blanquisco and Jennifer Dory.
All right.
Go either way. Is Jen going to take it?
Mm.
Number 2.
Well, Marine's stoked no matter
Presenting
what.
the 1st place award, Mr. Greg Connolly, founder and CEO.
Yeah, Linda Murray.
Trifecta.
My
And your
co-host.
1st ever Miss Physique Olympia winner, Dana Lynn Bailey. Welcome back to the Olympia stage, Dana. And of course, your Vice President, Mr. Tyler Mannion. Oh, wow, look who showed up over here. It's 8-time Olympia champ, Linda Murray.
Big fans of Dana and Rob.
The next name you hear will be the winner of our 2022 Bikini Olympia.
What's the
Please
prize?
take
Tim.
the
50,000.
1st place award, the Olympia gold medal, the check for $50,000, and the title of 2022 Bikini Olympia champion to our winner. And new
Whoa!
Blanquisco.
Oh my gosh.
New champion. Wow.
That just actually shocked the bikini division.
I
so
knew
super
it.
Marine.
I knew it. I'm like, it feels like a
I
shakeup.
think people were expecting this.
Amazing.
I am
Congrats to
really
Maureen.
surprised by that.
I knew it felt like a shakeup.
Because she had a great year, and she just marched her way up, and she was very dominant.
Wow.
Not like Ashley Kaltwasser kind of dominant, where she knocked a lot of people out of qualifying for the Olympia.
Well, you know, Marine really
All
portrays
right,
a
let's
nice.
get all our presenters in place, please.
Wow.
May have to round that out to the back.
So that we're making a little shift in the bikini look right now.
Right. Yes. And you know that's what the judges tell us, right? the winners we see tonight really are meant to set
She
the
looks really
standard
good.
in each division.
All right, thank you, presenters.
She's shocked. Wow. A couple of new champs this year.
Wow.
She looks really good.
The live stream brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals, and be sure to stay tuned directly after Bob's interview with the Open champ tonight for the post-show interview of Phil, Heath, and I doing a big wrap-up of tonight's changes. And
She looked really good.
won those titles.
This will be something to talk about.
Her posing was on point. I feel like she's very feminine looking. I like her suit color. I liked her look. Like when she was posing, I'm like, I like how she poses. She's very captivating on stage.
Kept me on the straight and narrow for the
So
Do my best, Tim. Make it hard, but no, I'm kidding.
And thank
So
you to everyone
difficult.
listening.
I'm not mad at it at all.
I'm sure Bob's going to do a quick interview with our new
I like her
champion.
look.
Such great camaraderie in the bikini division. Here we go. Here's your new champ, Bob.
I'm not mad at it.
She's in shock.
She said that's crazy. That ain't crazy. You know what that is? That's the judges liking what they saw. You brought the right combination, the right package at the right time, and the judges certainly liked what they saw. You are the new Bikini Olympia
She
champion.
looks good.
Thank you so much, judges. Thank you so much. I know how hard it is to judge everybody because everybody looks just incredible and everybody have just the same. That everybody has a different beauty, so it's really, really hard to judge us, and I get it.
Well, there was certainly enough of you, a record amount qualification this year, so that was the biggest lineup you've ever had in any competition. What did you think when you went to the prejudging? The call-outs were going your way. Did you have a good feeling?
Honestly, like I know I could win the Olympia someday, but I just didn't know. It's just a matter of time. I just didn't know it's gonna be this time. So
Champion mindset.
Oh, it came a little quicker than you thought, huh?
it's really quick, and I'm so thankful.
All right. Well, listen, I assume that we're going to see you defend this title next year, correct? You're not going to retire right now. We're done, right?
10 more years, I'll go to master.
10 more years. Wow, that's a girl who's got some long-range planning right there.
I'll see you. I'll become master too. So.
And a Masters champion. Hey, listen, we'd love to have you around as long as you're willing to do it. Congratulations, Maureen, new champion. The moment is yours.
Masters Olympia coming back in 2023 in, I believe, Romania. Jake Wood bringing that back to life for all divisions, which it wasn't previously. It was just men's bodybuilding.
Robin, you want to do it with me?
Let's go. Let's go.
They're bringing back Masters Bikini. Oh, I'm gonna have to look
All
into
right, ladies,
that.
thank you both very much.
Thank you, Tim.
Congratulations on the winter. I like her look.
Folks, I hope you're enjoying this. When we come back, we got a confirmation.
I'm not mad at the
Men's
bikini
Open
winner. She looks really
right
good.
after this.
All right, guys, it was great. Kind of excited now. I'm excited to learn they're gonna have a Masters bikini. I may have to look into that because I'm kind of feeling like I want to hit the stage again. Yeah,
Folks,
but
as I mentioned at the beginning of the program,
let's see.
over 400 athletes gracing the